Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Cicada here, and today is the day we've all been waiting for. The Nintendo Switch 2 has officially been revealed, and let me tell you, every single leak we've been covering for months seems to be pretty spot on. So let's take a look. We're gonna actually watch the reveal trailer together. It was shadow dropped by Nintendo's official account this morning. So yesterday we were all kind of sweating bullets because Nate the Hate, said that it was gonna be announced on 1/16. Everyone started freaking out on 1/15, and then when the tweet didn't come out last night around 8:30 at night, people started panicking. But Nintendo didn't let us down. They dropped that shadow tweet this morning, and so now we have an official reveal. Before we watch the reveal, though, guys, I would really appreciate it if you could drop a like on the button, hit the subscribe button if you like the content. I am not a YouTuber. I am a streamer, but I think that it's very important to create a historical record of this Nintendo Switch 2 content and era that's coming up. So I think this is something that I need to do for posterity. And yeah, if you like the content, maybe I'll do more in the future. This is definitely an experiment, but let's get into the trailer now. It's going to be about 2 minutes, and then we'll try to digest it. So let's just bring it up and watch it and see what happens. See what we notice from this trailer. All right, here we go. All right, the Nintendo logo, very good. It's official. All right. Okay, we got the OG Switch. Very cool. We've known this for almost 10 years now. Yep, pops out with the rails. Ooh, bigger screen. Okay, the bezel looks nice. That's the first thing I notice. All right. Yep, this looks exactly like the leaks. Got a USB-C port on the bottom. Looks exactly like the OLED on the top. Oh, USB-C port on the top. There we go. Okay, we got the U-shaped stand. We knew this was happening. Okay, this looks like what we've seen. Okay, the original Joy-Cons. Boom, bigger. Wait a second. What am I noticing right here? The C button's there, but it doesn't have a C on it. That's interesting. What is Nintendo? Is this an early render? No, that can't be. Okay, the colors confirmed. Very cool. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just a bigger and better Switch, right? Hall effect, come on. They don't even say Hall effect. Now, this is interesting. Why are they sliding them like that? They're not going to even showcase the sensors, are they? Is that a mouse feature? It could be just like a gameplay gimmick. It actually looks more like it will be a gameplay gimmick than like a mouse feature, but we'll see. All right, they snap in, they snap out. Switch 2, baby. That's it. That's I think All right. Mario Kart 9, baby. Can't really tell much from the footage that they're showing us here, but it does appear that Mario Kart 9 is going to be a launch title. Okay, we got our new built-in little controller thing that where the instead of the sliding on, they're going to snap in now. 2025 plays Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo. Okay, backwards compatibility. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported. Ooh, what was that about? All right, April 2nd. The full direct is April 2nd, guys. So, all right, what can we deduce from that? Let's just bring it back up for a second. I just want to kind of go back to some of these scenes. I actually want to read this again. So this says Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with the Switch 2. Ooh, that's an interesting caveat. Why would that be? If anyone has any theories on that, I would love to see what theories you have in the comments below. Let's take a look now. Okay, so full-on image of the dock. We didn't get to see the back of the dock. Also, the bezel looks really nice, but now that I'm seeing with the screen actually does look like it's going to be more in line with the Switch 1. I can kind of see that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not showing up in the YouTube video. But, okay, look at Donkey Kong there. Donkey Kong is looking a little different. Although, if this is Mario Kart 9, I can't see too much that appears to be different off the bat, other than some of the models do look a little bit newer. But I mean, is it really? What is going to make this game distinguishable from Mario Kart 8, right? So there's a look at the Switch 2 dock. And yeah, look at this. Here it is. That button does not have a C on it. Oh, you can't see it because of me. So let's see if I can bring this up a little bit higher for you guys. Wait, there's actually I think there's a better image of the Joy-Cons, right? That's the left side. Let's see the right side. Okay, so here's the right side Joy-Con. Can you see this, guys? This is that button under the home button supposed to be the C button. But it's not. It's just a blank button on here. That is an interesting mystery. I don't know exactly what that's going to mean for us in terms of what the C button is going to end up being. But everything else on the controller appears to align with the leaks, including the sensor, the magnetic snap-in. Everything else does appear to line up with that. So that's pretty cool. What else can we glean here? Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see, I mean, they obviously scaled the Switch 2 Joy-Con here to match with the original one, but look at that. You can actually, it's shaped very, very differently, actually. It's more of a moon-shaped, or I don't know how to describe that. It's, the edges aren't as round. The actual trigger buttons or the bumper buttons look super long compared to the Switch one. And it's it's a very obvious thing that the C button is not on the controller. The button's there, the button's present, but there is no C button. So that is a very interesting thing. I'm sure people are going to start talking about that in the Fabby Boards community, or maybe not even Fabby Boards, but it's going to be all over Twitter and everything like that. So we'll have to find out why Nintendo decided to omit the C button. My feeling is that the C button is pretty important, and this video wasn't to showcase that. It was really kind of just to showcase the look. Like, yeah, the leaks were real. This is what the system looks like. We'll give you more information. We're going to give you a date so that way you guys aren't going crazy. So I think that the C button, they must have intentionally left the C button unrendered in this render. So that is an interesting caveat. We'll have to figure out what's going on there. Other than that, this looks exactly like the OLED. Let's see if I can get to that exact frame. Yeah, so if I'm looking at my OLED right now, and I'm looking at the buttons here, it almost, those buttons, the power buttons and the volume cradle almost look exactly the same. I do find it interesting now that, ooh, wait, they go so fast over everything. Okay, nope, oh, that's an interesting, what is that? So okay, that could there is a circle thing on the Switch OLED. Is that just nothing, or is that some type of button? I don't think, it's not a button on the OLED, but there is that little circle thing there. So that is interesting. What else? I wish we could play this in slow motion. Probably should have brought this up on YouTube instead. What is that? Is that a screw? Yes, that is the screw. The vents. And the headphone jack is actually right next to the game card slot. Oh, and that's kind of cool. So they moved over the vent a little bit, and then they added that USB-C, the new USB-C port on the top, which is cool, which they really like to showcase. Yep, and the little rubber feet on the back of the Switch OLED, which is that present on the original Switch? Let me take a look. So on the original Switch, it did not have those little rubber feet. But the Switch OLED, it does. So this thing has a lot of similarities with the OLED, actually. It looks a lot like the OLED. So it's definitely more or less. Ooh, what is that on the bottom? Those are the speaker. Okay, so those are new. Those speaker openings look way bigger than they do on the OLED. Big crazy U-shaped joystand with really nice hinges, it looks like. Wow. Yeah, it goes really far back too. So yeah, this is quite another thing everyone should notice that I just noticed in that transition. They got rid. Let's go back, see if I can see that again. They got rid. Look, you have your LED light around the home button on the original Switch. Never really used. You could use. It's gone. It's actually gone in the new one. So there's a lot to break down here. I'm sure everyone's going to be going crazy trying to dissect everything that we've seen in this trailer, but this is it. We got it, guys. We're going to get an official direct on April 2nd. So it's now just another, we're past the hurdle, and now it's the next chapter. We know it's real. It's been revealed by Nintendo. The hype train doesn't end here, guys. It's just going to keep going until we get our hands on the Switch. So on the Switch 2. But anyway, I think that's going to be all for this video. We're going to try and give you guys updates on every new piece of information that we get from Nintendo. And yeah, so we'll just leave it at that, guys. Like I said, if you like the channel, I'd really like it if you hit the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe if you want to. And yeah, so we'll leave it at that. The Nintendo Switch 2, what do you guys think? It looks like it's going to be a crazy time. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it myself. So I'll catch you guys all later and see you on the next one. Peace out.